question or no?
Go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Thank you, Rabbi. So, what about? I've always had this doubt regarding.
Yes, go ahead. You always have a doubt about what? Yoshke, yeah.
Yimach Shemo V'Zichro. I've heard that he had a great potential. I mean, he was a Rasha. And having in mind what Kabbalah mentioned a few minutes ago about that someone that has a big Yisrael because he has great potential too.
Yeah.
So had it been righteous, if he would have gone through the right path, would he have been like a big rabbi, like something?
Absolutely.
Because the negative impact he had over the world was something huge. I mean, he messed up big time. So I don't know if he would have been like a huge rabbi, perhaps.
For sure. Look, if you what was his teacher's name? Yeshua ben Barachia, I think. So it's I think that's what his rabbi's name. He was the biggest rabbi of that time. You understand? So he would not take some shmendriks to be his students. You understand? He has only like a limited amount of students. So he would pick the best. So he had the best skills, the best potential to be one of the best students. And actually, if we talk about people who lost their potential, is Asaph. Asaph had amazing potential. So actually, the 6 tribes had to come through Asaph, right? And 6 tribes from Yaakov, right? So he had this potential, and what did he do? This potential, he used it to be king of the animals, king of the hunting, king of the bandits, king of the rapists. You understand? Yeah, he was a king, but of wrong things. So that's so this Eitz Hara. So one more time, it comes to match the potential, comes to match our potential. But if a person, like in his mind or her mind, they know that this is correct path, just continue. Don't look left, don't look right, don't listen to people. So as sometimes I take this comment seriously, and then I like comments on YouTube, and then I come like you watch like the tank games, you watch all of these kids games, like you normal, you grown up person, and you come and teach us Torah wisdom from you little shmendrik when you watch all of these channels, you understand? So we're trying to be holy. We're trying to understand that Eitz Hara is going to come, and we're trying to prepare to battle it. And that's it. So and Hashem gives us potential, but if He sees that we are trying, He can give us even more potential. He can multiply our potentials. Potentials are not limited. Potentials because we don't know our potentials. We think that we know. But when Hashem said, "Oh, this guy is trying," I'm going to give him more. Let him be holy, and it's very interesting. If I would remember this story correctly, and as one of the Hasidic Rabbi, one younger fellow, his father passed away, and he became Rabbi, right? So it's hereditary, right? Most of the cases. And once so he was maybe in his 20s, maybe 30s, so young fellow, right? And once his childhood friend comes, and they see like all of the Hasidim, elder Hasidim, they respect their Rabbi. That's the proper way to do, right? And this Hasid, like his friend, he said, "Look at you, like who are you? That they pay such a like they think that you're holy, you're serious because you're wearing different garb. That's it. You're like I know you. We used to fight together, learn together, eat together, sleep together in my house, in your house. Like I know you." So what makes you holy? Like suddenly, like a few months ago you were the regular avrech, now you're Rabbi. Like how did it work so fast? Right? And he said, look, this is a simple apple, right? So he picked an apple, but once you say the blessing, this apple becomes holy, right? You understand? So why when you start, you say blessing, the name of Hashem you put on this apple, and it becomes holy, and you eat, and you transfer it to some holiness. So he said same with everything. So if Hashem decided to put some holiness on anybody, it does not matter who he was in his previous life. Does not make any difference. So he was not holy. Hashem said, I'm going to make him holy. I'm going to give him all of the opportunities, all of the talents, right? And of course, it's up to the person to overcome these obstacles, but he can be holy. Absolutely. That's how it works everywhere, right? But if somebody has a great potential, he uses for garbage, to play tank games, or I don't know, like taking guitar lessons over the internet. That's what he does. This adult person in his 40 or so 50 years old, that's what he does in his free time. Okay, so even though he has a great potential, big talent, so Hashem is not going to give him like special attention. But the one that limited, but like very, very average and trying very hard, Hashem is going to bless that person. Absolutely, that's it's only fair. Right, even we understand it's only fair and reasonable. Okay. Any other questions? Thank you very much. Any other questions?
Thank you very much.
Yes, you're welcome. All right. So let's say if you have any question, let's leave for the next time, for Monday, BeEzrat Hashem. So I want to say thank you to each one of you that join us, Baruch Hashem, and we have a very successful week. We didn't miss a minute. We actually gain a lot more with the extra time, and Baruch Hashem, we learn a lot. So wish everybody good Shabbos and enjoy and continue learning. Just because it's a day of rest, for us the best rest is to be free from the pressure of the nations and learn the Torah. That's what we want. They think that we want dominance. We don't want that. We want just to be left alone and learn Torah. So all right, good Shabbos and be holy till next time. Thank you.